Hey, what's up, everyone? It is TechWares. Today is December 31st, 2024, the last video of the year. I hope you guys all had a wonderful 2024, and I wish you an even better 2025. Now, I'm just going to make a video on Intel Arc, pretty much like a compilation of previous news that was released that I didn't get to cover. These are all from video cards. Video cards is a pretty great website, reliable website for PC hardware information. Specifically more so PC GPUs and PC CPUs and a lot of software and hardware information as well. Now, Gunnir launches a new Arc B series graphics card, the B580 TRI, or is it Tree? I don't know how they pronounce that, but it is the fourth design in the new series. All right, this is how it looks. Triple fan design. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, honestly, I don't like this front right here. I mean, it's pretty simple. I like the back plate with the tri font right there. Back plate looks pretty cool. Actually, looks really good from the back right there. I like that a lot. But yeah, let's read the article. Gunnir remains the largest Intel board partner, at least for the Alchemist A series Arc GPUs, and now the Battlemage GPU series. The company has just launched its fourth Arc B580 graphics card with more designs still pending release, so they have more designs coming. The new card, called the Arc B580 Tri-OC, OC of course stands for overclock, features an entirely new design. The company already offers its Index and Photon series in black and white, while the new Tri model, or TRI model, is only available in a black color scheme. The Tri, it's clear that the Tri is a lower tier than the Photon, but higher than the Index. The card still features a 3-fan design and a dual slot configuration, but there is no RGB lighting on this card. Thank God. Honestly, guys, I'm not a big fan of RGB at all. I don't care about RGB. If you're gaming or if you're doing anything on your PC, you're pretty much forgetting about the RGB that's, in effect in your desktop. So what is really the point of RGB? There's really no point. It just increases the price of products. There's no point to it. I mean, maybe if you're like a child, you like colors and, RGB might be something you like when you're a child, but when you're my age, when you grow up, why you shouldn't care about RGB, and especially in a video card. What's the point of RGB in a video card? I'm not a fan of RGB. All right. Anyway, that's a little rant. There's no RGB on this card, and its clock speeds are slightly lower than those of the Photon series. So this card ships with 2800 megahertz graphics clock, which is 130 megahertz higher than Intel's reference specs, and 50 megahertz lower than the Photon clock speed, making the Photon the fastest B580 on the market. So as of right now, the Gunnir Photon GPU is pretty much the fastest B580 GPU on the market. It's really not even by a lot, it doesn't really make a difference. There's no change to the TBP, which remains listed at 213 watts. So this card is, of course, I think it's only sold in China. And that's the thing I have to say. Gunnir and Intel and Gunnir need to find out a way to sell these GPUs in the West, in US, in Canada, in North America, and in Europe. They need to open up or figure out distribution and sell these GPUs at these prices uh, in North America, in Europe, and everywhere. Because Gunnir makes a lot of GPUs, Arc GPUs, and yes, there's Arc GPUs listed on Amazon US. However, the prices are really high because they're not getting. They have to ship them from China, so they have to pay taxes, fees, and Amazon fees, and everything else. So the price increases. These need to be sold on shelves in retail stores in North America and in Europe at reasonable prices. You know, the MSRP, or just they need to figure that out. It's not fair that that Gunnir GPUs are only sold in China. Bring them to the US, bring them to Canada. A bunch of people would love to buy these cards in North America and all over Europe and I think they're only sold in Asia, to be honest with you. Like South Asia, East Asia, things like that. But yeah, a uh new graphics card model from Gunnir for the B580. Now, this is kind of exciting. Intel Arc B570 Battle Mage review samples arrive 1 month ahead of launch. So yeah, reviewers and already receiving the B570 for testing, even though the GPUs launch next month in January of the next year. So Intel is really, really excited for this launch. They're already sending these GPUs out to reviewers. It shows that they have confidence in their products. So reviewers have already gotten their hands on the B570, and it seems like the testing has been going on underway. It's been going on pretty much for when this article released, December 17th. So what is that, like that's like 2 weeks ago. So can't wait for the B570. Hopefully the stock is plentiful for people to purchase. However, I really think the B580 is going to be the most sold GPU right now, right? I don't think if you're going to buy a B570, you might as well save a little bit of money and purchase the B580, to be honest with you. You know, B570 is going to be priced at 220, right? It comes with 10 gigs. Man, this is actually a great card, to be honest with you. The B570, really well priced. You got a really good amount of VRAM. Sounds good. So yeah, there's another article about the B570 shipping to reviewers a month before it launched. So that's pretty cool. Now, Intel has retired the studio video recording and streaming feature from the Intel graphics control application that just launched with the B series. So there's no more Arc control. Arc control has been discontinued, it has been sunsetted. We now have Intel graphics software, that's what it's called, and they've removed the studio feature. And honestly, thank God. There's some people that do use these video recording features and streaming features from these apps. Like, for example, Radeon has their own video recording and streaming feature. GeForce or NVIDIA app, that's what it's called now. They have this same thing, video recording and streaming feature. Arc Control had it. But let's be honest, majority of the people are not using these apps to video record and stream. They're using OBS. All right? That's what they're using. And there's so many other tools that you can use. What is the point of having these video recording features and streaming features on these apps? There's no point. Other tools can do the job even better. So I'm actually happy that this happened. However, I really think in the future they might bring it back. They'll bring it back and I think they'll bring it back even better. So for right now, it's been retired, and this is what Intel has to say. Intel said, Intel has made the tough decision to retire the studio page and its features for now in our graphics software. The reason behind this decision is the features within the studio page had very low user usage, and many features within the studio page are supported by great third-party software today like OBS, Steam, Windows Game Bar, etc. We may consider bringing back these features in the future if demand is high. They're right. They have the data, they have the analytics, they know that people are not using this feature. And you know what's funny about this? Gamers and PC hardware enthusiasts, they whine a lot, they complain a lot. When something, like for example, this feature was already part of the Arc control, all right? Nobody used it. As Intel said, very lower usage, very low user usage. Now that they've removed, I've seen some people complain like, oh, why did they remove it? Why did they? You guys never used it. If you guys used it, they might have kept it. And don't worry, they'll bring it back still. I really think they will. They're even, they said we may consider bringing it back, these features in the future. However, the Intel graphics software is still new, right? It just launched. So it's better for them to focus their development elsewhere on the app, on the software, right? For right now, like they said, use OBS, use Steam's use Steam's newly launched recording features. Windows Game Bar, as much as people don't like it, it does the job. It does the job. It's built into Windows. All right, so that's it for that. Now, some more actually really exciting news. Intel's preparing an Arc Pro Battlemate GPU with 24 gigs of memory. Now, this is not for gamers. This is for creatives, people that want to do AI stuff, people that want to do productivity stuff. So according to Quantum Bits, Intel will double the capacity of its Arc series graphics based on the Battlemage architecture. While the media does not explicitly refer to the Arc Pro series, they mention that a 24 gig model is coming to the productivity market, which aligns with the series' purpose. The current Battlemage graphics card, called the B580, is based on the BGM G21 GPU. It features a 192-bit memory bus and comes with 12 gigs of GDDR6 memory. Intel is also preparing to launch a 160-bit 10 gig model, the B570, next year. However, there are no immediate plans for a higher-end GPU at this time. And I think they will release a higher-end GPU based on the BGM G31 GPU, because I've seen it in manifests, in shipping manifests. All right, so they are working on it. I honestly think it will come. From all the praises that the B580 got, how it's selling out everywhere, people are buying it. I think Intel is going to be even more happy to release an even more powerful GPU based on the B series Battlemage architecture. All right, so Quantum Bits goes on to say, insider information suggests that Intel has adjusted its product strategy in response to a growing demand in the AI inference market. By 2025, Intel plans to release a larger memory version of its Battlemage series graphics cards, increasing the capacity to 24 gigs. In the future, the current versions will continue to serve gaming and consumer markets, while the 24 gig higher memory versions will target the productivity market. So yeah, that's that. That's it for today, guys, man. Hope you guys have a wonderful new year, a great 2025. If you want more information on Intel Arc, Battlemage, and future architectures, Celestial, Druid, stay tuned to the channel. I do cover it. I'm a big fan of Intel Arc because they're bringing excitement to this graphics market arena. We know what we know what AMD will do. We know what AMD does. We know what NVIDIA will do. We know what NVIDIA does. As much as I love them as well, I'm just more excited about Arc. Take care, everyone. Peace.